Good morning, everybody. It's the Can Swipe Up Morning Show. It's time to get your butt out of bed, get in gear, figure out what you're going to conquer today, and let's get her done. So, today I'm coming with you a little bit different than yesterday. I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit more personal experience, but this one is really um, for the parents out there that travel for work. I've done this pretty much my entire marriage, the whole time I've been a father. Travel for work, tons and tons of nights away, hotels, planes, you name it. I've been everywhere. Um, so I think what really got to me is we have a routine at the house. My wife is used to it. The dog's used to it. Daughter's used to it. They're used to me coming in for a couple of days, being gone for a couple of days, you name it. I think what really got to me as a dad was when I think it really I think my daughter started asking questions, and it showed evidence that our bond not necessarily was getting pulled apart, but it just wasn't growing. So I was trying to find some ways. Like, this is a challenge I just didn't like. I got to find out how I can better connect with my daughter, keep our bond growing, and just let her know that I'm still there, no matter where in the country I am. So I kind of came up with an idea, and I was packing my bag one day, and she always wants to help me pack. Daddy, let me pick your shoes. Let me pick your shirt, whatever. So I said, you know what? Why don't you go downstairs into your playroom, and I want you to pick out 3 books. I was gone 3 nights that week, so pick me out 3 books and put them in my suitcase. No questions asked. So okay. So she went and got them and came back. She's all excited. Hey, here's the 3 books I got. And she put them in the suitcase. So I said, all right, tomorrow night, you brush your teeth, you get everything done, get your jammies on. Daddy's going to FaceTime you. She kind of looked at me funny, but okay. So that night, I FaceTimed her. I read that first book right there on FaceTime. Just like I was right beside her bed, I read her that nighttime story and asked her how her day was. And all of a sudden, it was like I was there, but I wasn't there. So there was like a connection. So, okay, I like it. So that trip went by. I ended up reading 1 book each night. And that next trip comes, and guess what? Now she's got like 6 books. She wants me to read 2 a night. She's so excited about this. So I started getting nervous because I was scheduling dinner plans with customers around it. I was making sure, I didn't care if I was at the airport, the hotel, in the rental car, wherever I was at her bedtime. I stopped what I was doing and I was going to read that book. Um, the cool part is as my boss found out, my boss's boss, even my customers found out, I was applauded for this. They're like, this is awesome. You're being an awesome dad. If you're not right on the road, or if you're not right at home, you're not right on the road. So if you travel for work as a parent and you're just struggling to figure out how to stay connected with your kids, I always felt guilty. I missed birthdays. I missed extracurricular events. I missed school events. I missed book fairs. You name it. I missed it. But that became something that never got taken away from me. I was always going to be able to be there to read that book, to ask her how her day was, and that's never changed. To this day, the second that suitcase comes out, she's coming to me with books. And so, once again, it's simple, it's free, but my bond hasn't stalled anymore. So, that's just my little tip here for parents that travel for work. I know it's not easy. Trust me, I know it's not easy. So that's my little daily hack for you today. So take that for what you will. So with that being the challenge, I think a good word for today is resourceful. Um, let's talk about resourceful for a minute. What I've learned in the years, in the last 10 years is traveling, is there's a big difference between resources and resourcefulness. For a long time, I would excuse that I don't have resources to do something, or or to face a certain challenge. I don't have the resources. And I think another thing with that is I always put money was always that resource I didn't have. I don't have money to do this. I don't have money to fix this. I don't have money to move forward. It was always kind of a resource, but it was always tied to money a little bit. And that was always what was missing. But I think it was, you just you gotta look around you. You gotta figure out how you can be resourceful and appreciate what you do have around you, and how you can make the most of things. Using the example of me reading the book to my daughter, that's absolutely free. And I know some of you are going, well, you had to take time for that. Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. My time is absolutely free when it comes to my family. I don't care. I will sacrifice anything for my family. So I'm not even going to say it cost me time. But I think that being resourceful is just something that can be used anywhere: professional, personal, spiritual. Look at what's around you. Appreciate what you got. Use it. And magical things can happen. So, word of the day: resourcefulness. Of course, I'm going to hit you with a biblical integration. So here you go. 2 Chronicles chapter 31, verse 21. It says, "And every work that he undertook in the service of the house of God in accordance with the law and the commandments, seeking his God, he did with all his heart and prospered." So once again, don't give up. Think about it. Lock it in. Attack the day. You got this. You got this. So once again, appreciate you joining me. Follow. Share with a friend. See you tomorrow.